VR, the next level of entertainment, within our city 360.
Once again, we're taking you from city to city, state to state, and worldwide. You're now piped into New Music Day Live with Hot 1079. Of course, the Heat Seekers in the building. New Music Day Live special on location situation going down right here. And of course, Hot 1079, which is the hip hop station. So, we had to always, there's a collective between hip hop and art. And we had to catch the King's Exhibition on location at the Southwest Atlanta Arts Center today. So, shout out to all my New Music Day Live people out there checking us out from around the world. But I had to catch up with the legendary, the man with many hats, and the owner of two basquiats, my man, Dr. Glenntoby. How you doing, sir? King's Exhibition. Now, for all the hip hoppers out there that might not, actually know what the King's Exhibition is about, can you just go into a little bit about,
Yeah, cool. So as an owner of the artwork, I met Jean-Michel's father before he had passed, and had a chance to buy these two amazing pieces of work through the gallery, Jaffe in New York. And I always think of the kings, because we're all kings, where we emanate, where we come from. And one of the focal points of his work is that crown. We all are familiar with that crown. And that symbolism is so important. So we figured it's not just Jean-Michel's work, but we also have local artists, international artists, and we have kings and queens. So we have a King's Exhibition. There's a Queen's Exhibition coming up too. So, and eventually it's the whole royal family. That's different constructs of art. That could be spoken word, music, DJing, breakdance, and some of the tenets and stuff that we know about in hip hop. It's so relevant.
Indeed. Let's take it back there before we actually get into Jean-Michel Basquiat and the Basquiat paintings and the art. The significance between, and I know it goes back a long time, the significance with him, because you're a hip hop pioneer just as well as a art exhibitor. The significance between hip hop and art.
So if we go back generations, our ancestors, you can go back to the Greek times, you can go back to the Roman Empire, even in Africa. Ours was more complicated. The poor, the indigenous, the righteous, and the suffering would express themselves in art. It was the one place and one way that they couldn't be limited. So they came up with this thing in a certain period of time where they said, speaking truth to power. In our modern day time with some of our leaders that don't want to hear truth, they use words like fake this or fake that, whoever and whatever it is that says that. Well, when we come back to truth, when you're speaking truth to power, it doesn't hear you. When you're speaking truth to lies, it doesn't hear you. When you speak truth to truth, it hears you. So we as artists have to speak art to art.
This is an In Our City VR production.